Safari. Safari.
You want to go safari? We can do that. Welcome back to a new video here at Life with the Bridges. In this video, we're going to be spending the next 24 hours ticking something absolutely monumental off our family bucket list. Something that is a true once-in-a-lifetime experience, all thanks to a wonderful cancer charity that has truly made our little amazing cubs' dreams come true. We were spending the next 24 hours in Portlympne's iconic Tiger Lodge, where you get up close and personal with one of the world's most incredible big cats, where the only thing that stands between you and a full-size tiger is a piece of glass. We take relaxation to the absolute max, and we also get to spend the duration of our stay with an incredible private golf cart to explore the entirety of the zoo and what it has to offer, and finally top off our whole magical 24 hours with an encounter that you can only dream of with one of Teddy's favourite animals. So in this video, we'll be giving you a glimpse of how magical this place really is and sharing our stay here at Portlympne. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to continue to follow our journey, as we have one hell of a 24 hours ahead. But for now, let this real life dream come true. Once we arrived at Portlympne, we were slightly early, as our eagerness to get this experience underway was uncontrollable, and we had one very cute but excited little child on our hands named Scott. But with me aside, our son Teddy was pretty excited too. Teddy! As the weather wasn't on our side, we opted for sitting in the mansion bar to warm up next to the fire and feed up the cub full of more energy that he didn't need, and await our chauffeur, yes you heard that right, chauffeur, to take us over to our Tiger Lodge, ready for this adventure to start. Even though our adventure had already started with a 2-year-old toddler on our hands, actually I'd go to the lengths of saying the adventure never stops, as he was already exploring this place beyond his means and was just in search for animals and more animals, and even was playing silly buggers in this incredible conference room that we weren't meant to be in. Wow. Teddy, where are you? I've lost my child. This lovely lady let us in to come and see all these amazing animals, and I've lost my child. Teddy? Teddy? Teddy, this is not the place to be playing silly buggers. This is posh. Come on, out. Right, okay, let's go. Teddy. Where's my well-behaved son come? Teddy. We finally dragged our son out of the conference room, and our time to check into the famous Tiger Lodge was finally here. Even though the weather was pretty rubbish, it certainly wasn't going to dampen our mood. It was just Teddy's shoes that were now damp, but that didn't matter, as we knew the Tiger Lodge had a lovely roaring fire for them to dry next to. This whole experience is extremely posh and well out of our league, because we're about to be picked up by our host and be given our complimentary golf buggy to be able to tour this whole amazing zoo for the day and tomorrow. So yeah, time to get the bags and all aboard the golf buggy. All aboard. Animals! On our journey across this animal reserve, we had our first animal sighting, these 2 big male lions, which blew Teddy's little mind. But with a quick stop off to fill up Teddy's lion quota, we carried on and finally arrived at our Tiger Lodge. I'm coming, mate.
Ow!
What's on there?
It's a wolf.
Shall I have a look inside and read it to you? To Teddy, welcome to Portlympne. Have an amazing time.
With us settled in, it's time to give you guys a tour of the Tiger Lodge.
Welcome to Lodge 1, Zemo. So this is Lodge 1 of 2 Tiger Lodges at Portlympne. As you can see, doesn't need much explaining other than the fact that it's absolutely beautiful. And we have one very excited Teddy! Yay!
Yay! You want to take your hat off? Woohoo!
So we have this gorgeous living room with a log burner, television and a really cosy sofa for later, hey? And what are we going to show them out here? Tigers. One mummy tiger and one daddy tiger. We've spotted them over in the middle somewhere. Over here looks to be our little coffee station. Everything that you see in here is complimentary.
Yeah.
So, snacks.
What's in the drawers, Teddy? Anything in the drawers? Whoa! Glasses, not for Ted. And a complimentary bottle of champers. Woohoo!
Apple juice, pear juice, milk.
Teddy, there's a tiger! Wow, can you see him? Wow.
There he is. Just come in, son. Baby tiger. I see them. Come over.
Especially
Wow, look at him!
Come over.
Teddy's got the best view in the house in his bedroom because Teddy's bedroom overlooks the tiger enclosure as well.
You can see him just through there. Wowzers.
Rain shower.
Wasn't it called a monsoon?
Monsoon shower.
I expect nothing less than a monsoon to come out of that shower.
This is the double bedroom, which hasn't quite got tiger view,
But it's got a view.
still a view.
Over there. And down there, it's a little bit boggy at the minute, is something incredibly special. Whilst we were doing the lodge tour, unfortunately the tiger had come and taken the meat, so we didn't get to see him up close and personal, but we had plenty more animals to see. With our quick lodge tour done, we had one little excited toddler that was ready to burst with excitement, so he hopped on our private golf cart to go and explore this amazing animal reserve. These buggies are absolutely amazing. They've all got their own personalised code, but they also have this map which shows you everywhere that you can go. All of the blue marks are where we can take the buggies, and it gives you a virtual map of where we are in the zoo. So this is an absolute far cry in comparison to the old paper maps we used to go through, but yeah, and it tracks you going around the zoo. How incredible is that? Like with everything with toddlers, nothing is ever straightforward, and they are bloody hard to please. We have brought him to this unbelievable animal reserve with some of the most incredible animals this world has to offer. And what does he want to see? Brilliant. Whilst Teddy looked for some dinosaurs that didn't exist, Katie and I were in search for some real animals. I can see one. Teddy, look, the wolves are here. A Tyrannosaurus Rex, we're on safari. We're not going back in time, mate. Portlympne boasts lots of incredible accommodation options, from stargazing bubbles to treehouse stays, which come with its very own convenient treetop clubhouse where you can have a drink around the fire looking over the breathtaking views, which actually we go and explore later on in the video, to Leopard Creek pods, Hog Deer Creek looking over the Asian plains, to rhino lodges with a thick-skinned beast in your own private garden, and wolf lodges, and so much more. It really is an unbelievable place where you can have so many unique stays with these incredible animals right on your doorstep. But with accommodation done, we happened to stumble across a section of the reserve that was really going to tick our son's box.
I'm gonna say hello.
Gonna say hello? Go on then.
Hello.
Cool. Okay, let's go.
Yes, that's alright.
Go on then, you show me. And just like that, he was on his own dinosaur adventure.
What's that?
That's another big dinosaur. This is where we actually learn all the dinosaurs' names. That's a Dimetrodon. That is a ginormous big Scutosaurus. We love a Scutosaurus. That's a ginormous big Salaphysis. What is it?
That's not the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
No, that's an Ornithosuchosaurus. Look at that one, he's having a whale of a time.
Is that one?
I don't know, but either way, he's ginormous. Woohoo! That's an Apatosaurus.
All of them!
It's a paddle.
Yeah, I got to do with my weight.
It's time to tell you a little bit about the amazing charity that has gifted this experience to us as the Bridge family, and we are so unbelievably grateful.
Just want to say the biggest thank you to Chris and the team at Children with Cancer Fund. This is a small charity quite local to us, supporting families of children with cancer over the sort of Sussex area. They help with sort of little practical things to emergency items and also the fun stuff as well. So thank you for supporting us and allowing us to come on this absolutely magical trip. We have one extremely happy little boy that is just had the most fantastic time, which for us it just means everything. So when he's having fun and he's happy, so are we. So it's been just blissful. So yeah, Children with Cancer Fund doing a lot of incredible work for families of children with cancer. So if you want to have a look at what they do or know of anybody that needs support themselves, then just have a look on their website. We'll put the link in the description below, and if you are able to support them in any way possible, then obviously I'm sure they will be extremely grateful, as well as we will be. And yeah, in the future we will be doing all we can to support this amazing charity, continue doing fabulous things for vulnerable families who have been through and are going through the worst time. So yeah, thank you again, Chris and the team at Children with Cancer Fund.
After all of that dinosaur actions, the heavens decided to truly open, so we thought, what a better excuse to go back to the treetop clubhouse to get warm by the fire and roast some marshmallows. Look at that, in a matter of minutes, the sun is shining, glorious. But the squirrel ate Teddy's lunch, so we have had no choice but to come back to the snack pub and get warm because we're all a little bit soaking. Time for a little beer stop off, get warm by the fire, and then continue looking for some more animals. Oh, I've got rosy cheeks, that fire's made me nice and toasty, but that is us done at the zoo. Time to aboard the tractor, as Teddy calls it, and head back to our tiger lodge to go and make the most of that. When you stay at this tiger lodge in Portlympne, it comes with something extremely special and a once in a lifetime experience that not many people can say they've done. Have a log fire and a bath and watch the tigers roll past your window. Now that is special, and it's something that they include and get it all set up for you for a specific time. So we've asked this at 5 o'clock so Teddy can have a lovely bath. Get some bubbles in for King Teddy, as he is the main man, and this is all for him. There's not many 2-year-olds that can say they're going to have a lovely, nice, warm bath next to a mummy and daddy tiger that will roam around this paddock, and hopefully they will roam around at some point. Incredible. Time to go get the cup. I'm so excited for him to experience this. A couple of cosy towels ready to wrap him up after this. I'm not sure how he's going to get on with it. It's not his usual bath scenario, but let's see how we get on. Wow, Teddy! Wow, look at this big swimming pool you're in! We were celebrating a big milestone today, and that was 2 years to the day our little boy was diagnosed with life-threatening cancer. Although this could be a day to be sad or feel weird about, we don't want that in our life anymore. Remember it, yes, but more to the point, use it as a reason to celebrate, not where we were 2 years ago, but instead where we are today. So to you all that have been with us from the start and continue to join us on this journey, from our diagnosis to our road to recovery and rebuilding our family, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for being our extended family for 2 years now. And cheers to us.
2 years post-diagnosis. Woohoo! Yes, Teddy! Here we are!
We made it, Teds!
Yes! No romantic baths for us.
I'm getting in there later. I don't know about you. I'm going to drain it out of all his wee that he's been weeing in for the last 10 minutes and get a new load of warm bubbles in there. Cheers, chaps. With the cub finally having enough of floating around the bath like a king with all of his animals, we left the tigers to continue hiding and came in to light the fire and await the food we'd just ordered through room service from one of the on-site restaurants. After Teddy filled himself up with chips, we popped him to sleep with his first-class tiger view from his room. Then, it was time for a bit of me time. Evening, ladies and gents. I've come for a bit of me time. Fire's roaring. I've drained Teddy's urine-filled bath. Let's top up this bath and finish off the night perfectly. Woo! Couple more logs. That should keep me going. Oh, a bit boggy. Woo! Woo! And by the state of my feet, might as well burn these as well. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. I grabbed my glass and poured myself a drink and sat back and watched my lovely relaxing bath start to fill up, ever so slowly. I waited and waited and waited, and only realised when I'd watched my bath fill up for 20 minutes that I'd still left the plug open from when I let Teddy's water out. Top effort, Scott. So if there's a water shortage around the portlympne area, yeah, that might be my fault, and no wonder we hadn't seen much of the tigers. They're probably floating around the zoo on their very own dinghy. Tigers, where are you? Come on, tigers. I'm open to anyone coming and joining me. Everyone's welcome. And for all of our lovely female subscribers that have followed us from the start and the present, this one is for you. Sorry, ladies. You thought you were going to catch me in the nudie doody, didn't you? If only that was the case. I'm just having a bit of me time. Tigers! Dinner's served! We hoped we were going to be woken up to the sound of roaring tigers right outside our window. But the only thing that was roaring was my son from his cot telling me that he'd done a poo. So we disposed of that and then lit the fire to start off our cosy morning, whilst Mummy had a lay-in. And because Daddy didn't get the option to lay in, I needed coffee. So we have woken up to a beautiful morning here at portlympne. And what a lovely overnight stay it has been. The bed is super comfy. It's so quiet and tranquil with the little roars of the lions in the distance to wake you up, and even the birds are tweeting. Wipe the dew off the seats of our tractor, as Teddy calls it, and then we are off to our morning breakfast at the Brick Mansion, which all sounds very, very posh, but all is included within the price of this Tiger Lodge. And then we're gonna, rather than go and do more of the animal park, which we did a lot of yesterday, we are gonna spend our time in the morning in the lodge and make the most of that, because that is what we are here for. We've got to check out by 12, and we have got something incredibly special coming up at 2 o'clock, which is what Kate bought me for my Valentine's Day gift. So stay tuned for that. But for now, let's go to breakfast. What an absolute treat this was, having a lovely big menu to choose our breakfast from, and it was beautiful. We finished off our big breakfast ready for the day ahead, walked around the mansion's grounds, and then asked Teddy what he wanted to do and left the morning in his hands, and his reply was, "I want to go back for a bath with my animals again." So that, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly what we did. But this time, I remembered to put the plug back in, and what a difference that makes. Whilst Teddy and Kate wallowed in the bath like a couple of baby hippos, I lit the fire for one last time to keep us all warm. So that is us done here at the Tiger Lodge we are about to check out, and annoyingly there has been a lot of tiger action at the other lodge, but it is obviously something that we cannot control. They have sat outside the next door's lodge pretty much all morning, and we've sat out by our window waiting for them to pass, and yeah, bit of a shame, but it is what it is, and we saw them quite a lot on the first day, so we're super grateful that we kind of got that encounter. But we're about to go and do something super special, and we're going to get up close and personal to one of Teddy's favourite animals, and we cannot wait, so stick around because this bit is going to be amazing.
Let's go on our own personal safari.
As we worked our way through the animal reserve, our guide was telling us all about the lovely different animals and their process of taking animals into the reserve, and their hard work to breed them and reintroduce them back into the wild was truly amazing. I've used the word zoo in this video, but it's actually an animal reserve, and the efforts that go in behind the scenes to continue to help these animals away from extinction and in fact help their numbers thrive back in the wild is incredible. And on the topic of incredible, we were about to get a once in a lifetime experience of feeding one of the biggest and most majestic animals that walks this earth, the beautiful giraffe.
A giraffe!
Upon research, these animals have so much spiritual meaning. A giraffe's energy symbolises spiritual growth and transformation. It represents higher awareness and perception of expanding consciousness and intuition to navigate life's challenges. A giraffe's energy offers protection and guardianship, safeguarding the emotional body from negative influences. Its gentle essence promotes compassion, empathy, and inner peace, guiding individuals towards meaningful relationships. Giraffe symbolism inspires balance and harmony, reminding individuals to rise above chaos and stay grounded and centered. And when you look into the gentle eyes of a giraffe, you may see a sense of deep emotional intelligence at play. Their very presence seems to invite you into a space of trust and vulnerability, and this majestic creature often is associated with openness, expansiveness, and may also hold the key to emotional depth.
It's all right.
Oh,
This is the third eldest giraffe in Europe. Oh, not you, you're young.
Here we go.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Oh, that was such a horrible time.
It is horrible.
Oh, that's how I mean it.
It might help you to know that their saliva is antiseptic, which
Yeah.
is really weird.
You're not doing
That's
a very
right.
good job of this, are we? Sorry, giraffe.
Don't you worry. Oh, he did that. He does that sometimes if your hand's in the wrong spot.
I know you're not that straight.
Wow, look at that.
Do you see how gentle she is in comparison?
So that is us all done, and what an absolutely fantastic couple of days we've had. The lodge was absolutely phenomenal. The giraffe experience was just once in a lifetime. It really was. And yeah, just send a huge thank you again to Children with Cancer Fund for allowing this to happen for us. That's a perfect time to end that video there. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. A huge thank you to our Life with the Bridges family members, and remember, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised. Catch you in the next one, chaps.